Hello students, this is Gaikwad sir and once again I welcome you all to this video lecture of University Public School. So dear students, we are learning the lesson from geography and the name of the lesson is physiography and drainage. Now in the previous video we discussed about the physical features of our India, and in the physical features of our India we discussed the 6 physical features of our India. We discussed about the Himalayan mountains, we discussed about the plains, we discussed about the plateaus, we discussed about the desert, we discussed about the coastal plain, and also we learnt about the islands. Now today we are going to discuss about the physical features of Brazil. As India has the major 5 physical features, it means if we see about the mainland of our India, so it has 5 physical features, and the 6th one we discuss about the island which is separated from our India, but that is the part of our India. Likewise, Brazil also has the physical features. So today we are going to discuss about the physical features of Brazil. Here you can see the map of the Brazil. And as you see the map of the Brazil, so you can see the Brazil has the plateaus, the highlands, and also the plain areas as India has. So today we are going to discuss about the highlands of Brazil, okay, the coast of Brazil, and also we are going to discuss about the escarpment of Brazil. So let us discuss. Now if we see about the physical features of Brazil, so there are 5 physical features of Brazil. Which are those? So I'll write here, these are the highlands, the escarpment, the third one is the coast, fourth one is the plain, and the 5th one is the islands. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about the highlands. Now look at the map of Brazil. Here you can see Brazilian highland is located in this region basically. The southern part, okay, of the islands, okay, are located to the eastern side of the Brazil. So here we have the Brazilian highlands. We are going to discuss now about the Brazilian highlands and also the Guiana Highlands. Guiana Highland is located in this region. Okay, so these 2 highlands, Brazilian Highland and Guiana Highland, together they form the South America continent. Okay, and also these 2 highlands mainly are located in Brazil. Now if we see about the Brazilian highlands altitude, then we come to know that the altitude of Brazilian highland is around 1000 meter. It is around 1000 meter. Okay. I'll drop this. So let us understand about the highlands only. The highlands. Okay, so from east to west, the Brazilian highlands has spread. The altitude means the height of the Brazilian highland, if we see, that it is 1000 meter in this side. Okay, but in some other parts, if you see here, the height is between 500 to 1000 meter. Okay, now let us understand about the Guiana Island. So here we have the Guiana Island. Okay. Now this Guiana Island, the main part of the Guiana Island lies in Venezuela. Venezuela is the country. Okay. So the main part of this Guiana Island lies in Venezuela. As India has some neighboring countries, likewise Brazil also has some neighboring countries. You can see here Uruguay, okay, Bolivia, then here you have Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Suriname and French Guiana. These are the neighboring countries of Brazil. So the main part of Guiana Island lies in Venezuela and the other part of Guiana Island lies in Brazil. Now this part of Guiana Island lies in the 3 states of Brazil. Now which are those states? So those states are Roraima, Para and Amapá. These are the 3 states where this Guiana Island lies. And also from Venezuela to French Guiana. Okay, Venezuela to French Guiana. This Guiana Island spreads from Venezuela to French Guiana. So these are the 2 main islands which we are going to discuss in this the highlights. Now, if we see about the tributaries of the Amazon River basin. Now see here, Amazon River is here. It flows from here. The tributaries of the Amazon River, they make the waterfalls, okay, in the Brazilian highlands. When they flow from here, so they make the beautiful waterfalls in the Brazilian highlands. So these are the features of the Brazilian highlands and also the Guiana highlands. Now if you see some of the major rivers which flow here, so those rivers are Paraná River, Paraguay River and Uruguay River. So these are the rivers, okay, which flow from here and they enter into Argentina. Argentina is here. Argentina is also the neighboring country of Brazil. So these 3 rivers, Paraná River, Paraguay River and Uruguay River, flow from here and they enter into Argentina. So my dear students, this is about the Brazilian highlands. So Brazilian highlands is also known as Brazilian silt, or you can call it as Brazilian plateau. So these are the things about the Brazilian highlands. So let us discuss the second point, okay, that is about the escarpment. Now escarpment, this region which you can see here, it is called the escarpment. It lies beneath the Brazilian highlands. Now let us understand what is escarpment. So here we have the escarpment. The height or the altitude of escarpment if we see, then that is 790 meters. 790 meters. The altitude we are talking about. Okay. And also the slope, if we see about the escarpment or the steep of the escarpment, if we see, then it is steep towards the Sao Paulo to Porto Alegre. Sao Paulo, where is here is Sao Paulo. From this Sao Paulo to Porto Alegre till here, it is very steep. Okay, it is very steep from here. Now this escarpment becomes the barrier, okay, to the southeast trade winds. The southeast trade winds which flow from here. So the escarpment escarpment becomes the barrier to the winds, as we have discussed in the Thar Desert also, that the Aravalli range becomes the obstacle to the winds. Okay, so due to the Aravalli range, the winds cannot go in the Thar Desert, and that is what we find there. The rainfall is very low. Likewise, this escarpment also becomes the barrier to the southeast trade winds, and that is what we find that here the low rainfall also we find here in the north region basically, because here the height of this escarpment is 790 meter, and so that is what it gives rise, this southeast whatever this trade winds are there, they give the rise to the rain shadow, and that is what the north part of this Brazil is called as broad quadrilateral. Broad quadrilateral. Now what is broad quadrilateral? So as this escarpment becomes the barrier to the southeast trade winds, so here obviously we get the low rainfall. So the north part basically of the Brazil, okay, is called the broad quadrilateral because of the escarpment only, because it becomes the barrier to the southeast trade winds. Now if we see the regions of the north, as I told you, it is called the broad quadrilateral. This is also very important question. Okay, you have to keep all the things in the mind. So this is the important features of the escarpment. Now let us understand about the third physical feature of Brazil, that is the coast. Okay, let us understand about the coast. As India has the coast lines, huge coastlines, likewise the Brazil also has the coastlines. Let us understand about the coastlines of the Brazil. Now see, the Brazil has the coastline about 7,400 kilometers. 7,400 kilometers. Okay, the coastline it has, and it can be divided into two parts. Now which are those? So those parts are, okay, northern coast, okay, and the eastern coast. The northern coast, okay, extends from here, you can see, from Amapá till Rio Grande do Norte. Okay, that is called the northern coast. From here it is till here, Rio Grande do Norte, and here Amapá. Amapá is the state of Brazil. Okay, so the northern coast of Brazil extends from Amapá to Rio Grande do Norte, and the eastern coast extends from Rio Grande do Norte till Rio Grande do Sul. So till here it extends. So this is called the eastern coast of Brazil. Here we have the North Atlantic Ocean, and here we have the South Atlantic Ocean. Now let us understand about the coast of Brazil. So the coast of Brazil has been divided into two parts, as I told you. So from Amapá till Rio Grande do Norte, it is called the north coast, and south coast is east coast is called from Rio Grande do Norte till Rio Grande do Sul. Now let us understand about the north coast of Brazil. You can see here the Marajo Islands lies on the coast of the Brazil, north coast of the Brazil. Okay. Also, Marajo Bay and São Marcos Bay also lie on the coast of the Brazil, north coast of the Brazil. So these are the islands and the bays which lie on the northern coast of Brazil. Now Also, if we see about the eastern coast of Brazil, then we can see here Rio Grande do Norte till Rio Grande do Sul. We have the eastern coast of Brazil. Okay, and San Francisco River is only one river which flows from here and meets to the Atlantic Ocean. This is only the one river in the eastern coast of Brazil which flow from here and meets to the Atlantic Ocean. This is also very important question. Now here if we see to the coast of Brazil, then we find the many beaches, also the sand dunes. Many sand dunes and many beaches we find here in the coastal region of the Brazil. Okay. Now basically this eastern coast on the northern coast of Brazil is characterized by the many rivers. Okay. The northern coast is also characterized by the many rivers. Now, which are those rivers? Those rivers are the including the Amazon River, the tributaries of the Amazon River. Okay, here we have the tributaries of the Amazon River. Like Purus River is the tributary of Amazon. Then here we have Xinyu River is the tributary of Amazon, and also here Tocantins River is also the tributary of Amazon River. So these are the tributaries of the Amazon River. Okay, and also the northern coast extends from, as I told you, Amapá to Rio Grande do Norte. Okay, also it is called the North Atlantic coast. Also it is called, as I told you, because here we have the North Atlantic Ocean, and so that is what it is also called the North Atlantic coast also. So this is also important question which you have to keep into the mind. Okay, so these are the features of the coast of Brazil. So my dear students, I hope that you understood this about the highlands, the escarpment and the coast. Now in the next lecture we are going to discuss about the plains and the islands of Brazil. So let us recall what we discussed today. So today we discussed about the physical features of Brazil, and in that we discussed about the highlands, the escarpment and the coast. In the highlands we discussed about, so this part of Brazil is basically located by the Brazilian highlands. You can call Brazilian highlands as Brazilian shield, or you can call as Brazilian plateau. The altitude of the Brazilian highland is around 1000 meter. Okay, but in other parts it is between 500 to 1000 meter. That also I explained. Also I explained you about the Guiana Highlands. So in the highlands we discuss about the two highlands, Brazilian highlands and Guiana Highlands. The main part of the Guiana Highland lies in Venezuela country, and the other part lies in the Brazil. And that also, this Guiana Highland spreads in 3 states of Brazil: Roraima, Pará and Amapá. These are the 3 states where this Guiana Highland lies. Also this Guiana Highland extends from Venezuela to French Guiana. So these are the things which I explained about the highlands. Okay, as we discussed about the Indian highlands also. Okay, central highland of our India. Now in the second physical feature of Brazil, we discuss about the escarpment. So this region is called the escarpment. Okay, so this region occupies very small area, basically escarpment, but it has a great effect on the climate also. As I explained you that it becomes a barrier to the southeast trade winds, and so that is what the trade winds are stopped over here only, and that is what this region do not get that much rain over here. So that is what the northern part of Brazil is called the broad quadrilateral, and the escarpment altitude also I explained you. So the altitude of this escarpment is around 790 meter. So these are the things of the escarpment I explained you. Okay. Now also I explained you about the coast. So the coast of Brazil has been divided into two parts. Which are those? So from Amapá till Rio Grande do Norte. Okay, it is the North Atlantic coast, and from Rio Grande do Norte to Rio Grande do Sul, it is called the east coast of Brazil. Also, I explained you in the North Atlantic coast, Mazaro Island lies. Also, Mazaro Bay and São Marcos Bay lie on the North Atlantic coast. And in the east coast, I explained you about the São Francisco River is the only one river which flows from here and meets to the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, so these are the just important things which I explained you about the about the coast, North Atlantic coast and eastern coast. Okay, then the rivers which originate here in the south of Brazil, that also I explained you. Which are the rivers which originate here? So Paraná River, Paraguay River and Uruguay River. They flow from here and they enter into Argentina. As India has some neighboring countries, likewise Brazil also has some neighboring countries. Here we have Uruguay, Argentina, then Bolivia, Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname and French Guiana. These are the neighboring countries of Brazil. Here we have the Amazon basin. Okay, that we are going to learn in the further point in the plains we are going to discuss about. Okay. Also, one point I would like to discuss, that is the highest peak. As India has many peaks. Likewise, here we do not find many peaks in Brazil, but we find only highest peak in Brazil, that is Pico de Neblina, is the highest peak in Brazil, which is located on the border of the Venezuela and Brazil. So the height, if we see of this Pico de Neblina peak, then it is 3014 meter. So this is the highest peak of Brazil. So this is also very important point you have to keep in the mind. Okay, so today we discuss about the highlands, the escarpment and the coast. Now in the next lecture we are going to discuss about the plains and the highlands. So I hope that you understood the concept of the highlands, the escarpment and the coast. Okay, thank you very much.